Hello guys, welcome to day 2 of our class. It's Dana Keys here, and we are going to be discussing about a very interesting topic. You all know what our theme is for this class, which is things you cannot avoid but to know on the piano. And we have a very interesting topic today that says finding the notes. All right, and we have some key points in this topic. And the number one key point is understanding the black keys and the white keys. All right, I know many of you don't know, you've been wondering, you don't know the difference between the white keys and black keys. We are going to be discussing about that today. And the second one is finding the middle C. All right, many of us don't know what the middle C is, but trust me, in this class you're going to understand what the middle C is and how to figure it out. The third one is knowing your C, D, E, F, G, A, B pattern. All right, so let us not talk too much. Let's dive into it and learn a lot today. Let's go. Welcome guys. All right, let's dive into our topic straight and direct. Now we are going to be treating the first topic, which is the C, D, E, F, G, A, B pattern. All right, we're going to do it vice versa. All right, now C, D, E, F, G, A, B pattern. This is our piano. This is called a piano. All right, this is a piano. Yesterday we talked about the sustain pedal, the piano, the difference between digital and acoustic piano, right? For those of us that watched yesterday, if you've not watched the yesterday video, please go back and watch it on the page. Now we have our piano right here. Now there is what we call labeling on the piano, and this is how we get our C, D, E, F, G, A, B pattern. Now there's what we call C on the keyboard, and if you can see, this is my C right here. So your C is before the next two black keys. All right, so it's before the next two black keys, or you say before the starting of the two black keys. All right, now this is your C, then your D follows. All right, your D is after the black keys, the first black keys. C, D, same as after the second black keys. All right, C, D, E, your E is after the second black keys, then F. All right, then G, then A, B. All right, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and that is how you get it. So they are like straight. All right, but for you to be able to get it on a more structural point, you have to use these black keys to figure them out. Your C is before the first black keys, your D is after the first black keys, your E is after the second black keys. All right, then your F is after your E. All right, then your F is before the first three black keys, then your G is after the first three black keys, then your A is after the this two black keys. All right, sorry for that, the two black keys in the third black keys. All right, so if you are confused, you can reverse it backward to understand it better. Then we have the B. The B is after the three black keys. All right, and that's it. There is more, but we are going to be concentrating on this today. So now we have our C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Right, now this is the structure. Understanding the structure of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, sorry, this is how you get it out. All right, using that structure, you're going to figure it out. So now we have this, our C, D, E, F, G, A, B. All right, and I believe you've understand how to figure them out in your piano. So for the next topic, we have the understanding white and black keys. All right, so there is a huge difference from the white and black keys. Those of us that might be wondering, oh, what's the difference between the black and the white keys since they're even connected? Yes, you are correct, they are connected, but there is a difference. All right, so for you to be able to get it right and get it clean, neat, and possible, we have some topics under it we need to look into to be able to differentiate them. All right, now for you to be able to differentiate them, there is what we call semitone. Semitone is also called half step, in the US music language. All right, half step, but for our own side here we use semitone. All right, now semitone is easy. If you go from one key up, all right, maybe you go from your C up to the first black key, it is called one semitone up. From your first C to the next key is called one semitone up. All right. So if you move from one key to another, it's called one semitone up. What if you move from one key down? What do you call that? You call it one semitone backward or one semitone back. So, and if you move from one black key to the other, it's also called one semitone up. From white keys to the black, it's called one semitone down. All right. So it works vice versa. All right. Now we have let me chip in something to that. All right. Let's talk about the half step too. Half step also can be called semitone. All right. Now, the semitone is when you go from one key to the other. It's called one semitone up, down, one semitone down. What about half step? If you want to use half step in replacement of semitone, you can also say one half step up or one half step down. All right. So for those of us that are confused, what's half step? Now this is it. One half step. So if they say, "Oh, brother, can you give me 3 half step up from the key you are playing?" Let's say you are playing C. You just count 1, 2, 3, and you have your key right here. All right. Oh, can you give me 4 half step up from the key you are playing? Okay, let's say you are playing A flat. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how you get it. One more thing, or the singer say, "Please, can you give me 5 semitone or 5 half step up from C major?" All right, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get your key. All right, so that's how you get. That's the first way to get to understand the difference between the black keys and the white keys and how to get them done. And the next one we have here is what we call flats. All right, the first word you can use to, or okay, let me put it like this. There is 2 ways we can name the black keys. All right, 2 ways you can name the black keys. Let me put it that way for more understanding. All right, 2 ways you can name the black keys. The first word is what we call flat. All right, so we have flat in music, and it looks like this. All right, it looks like this. And so when you are coming down from like this, when I say coming down, it means like this. All right, coming down is like this, going up is like this. All right, so let's say you are on B. Remember your C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and you are coming down. So now you can call this one semitone down, but there is something more eligible for you to use. All right, so if you are playing your B, you are coming down to this. All right, it is called B flats. All right, B flats. All right, let's say you're on A and you're coming down to this. It's called A flats. All right, so we are coming down, right? So if you're on G and you're coming down, it's called G flats. All right, all right. So if you're on F, you're coming down, but you can't call this. But there are some situations where you might call this F flats. But learn this one first. All right, we are advancing. We still have 18 days to go. All right, so now you have E major, you call it E major, right? Because there's nothing like F flat. Though in musical terms, advanced musical terms, you might use that. Now we have E flat. If you are coming down, you call this E flat, all right? Then if you're on D and you're coming down to this black key, you call it D flat. Then back to your C. All right, that is for flats. If you're coming down from any key downward to the black keys, it is called flats, all right? Now, what if you're going up? If you're going up, it is called sharp. It is called sharp, all right? It is called sharp. Now, from one key, maybe from your C to the next key or up, it's called sharp. It's called C sharp, all right? You use the name of the key and you add the sharp to it, it gives you the next key. So C, C sharp. D major, D sharp, all right? Remember, coming down is flat, going up is sharp. E major, all right? There is nothing like E sharp, all right? So if you mind calling it that, no problem. F major, and we have F major. So if you are going up, one semitone up, you can. It's called F sharp. Then G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B. All right, B. So you are coming down flat, you are going up sharp. All right, I hope you guys understand that. If you don't understand it, please forward the video back to or take it backward to understand and watch again. I believe you're going to understand it. All right. Now, the last one is how to find the middle C. We talked about C, D, E, F, G, A, B pattern, right? If you guys remember. And now we have this. This structure, you can use it to find your middle C. All right. My keyboard is 88 keys wide, and this is Yamaha Pigero. Oh, sorry, it's not Pigero. This is digital piano P95. 88 keys, sorry. And how do you find your middle C? So from the extreme down, from the low end, all right, you just count C, D, E, F, G, A, B. This C, D, E, F, G, A, B has this octave in it, has this 5 octave in it, all right? It has this 2 and 3 black keys. Now, if you count it like this, this is a structure. You can see another structure starts from here, which is C again. So it's going to be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, 2. All right. So if you check it like that from the 1, 2, then 3, you will notice that you have another C here, right? So if you calculate from you leave this, all right, leave this alone, then you go 1, 2, 3. Then you notice that we have our middle C right here. We have our middle C right here. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that is a C, D, E, F, G, A, B. This is it. You have 1, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. 2. So you count like that, count like that, count like that. So you use the number to know. It's going to be equal. From the left and the right is going to be equal. So by the time you count 3 of this octave, that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B 1, C, D, E, F, G, A, B 2, C, D, E, F, G, A, B 3, then you count. You leave 1 at the middle, then you count from the next one, which is this C, D, E, F, G, A, B 1, C, D, E, F, G, A, B 2, and 3. All right. So that's how you count it. You will notice that there is 1 that is vacant. So that 1 vacant is your middle C. So if you have 5 octave, use the same format. The reason why it's called 5 octave is because there is 2 space and there must be 1 in it. All right. That is the middle C. So that's how you figure out the middle C. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the day 2, and I hope you guys have learned something today. I want you guys to subscribe, also like, and drop a comment if you have any complication anywhere, or you have something you want to add, or you have something you want to say, or you want me to talk about a topic in this 20 days teaching. Please drop your comment, and God bless you. See you guys tomorrow again by 6 p.m. Next video will be out. Subscribe. God bless you. Have a nice day.